Okay, this right here is a 1953 link belt speeder LS-51 stick front shovel. I'm going to take you and show you around this machine a little bit. Now, as you can see just by looking at this machine, you'll notice it's not really large compared to some of the stick front shovels that you've seen in my other videos. This machine only weighs 14 ton. However, back in the 1950s and early 60s, the majority of all equipment back then, whether it be for construction or mining, was cable powered. And that's why you'll find a wide range of equipment from cable shovels, cable hoes, drag lines, even cable dozers. Because back in this time, cable-powered equipment was the most efficient way to move a pile of dirt. Now today, hydraulics have completely taken over, and small cable-powered equipment like this has no use in the market anymore. So that's why you'll find a lot of these old machines like this parked and long abandoned, like this one. On the back of the machine, you'll see there are two sliding panels, which would slide open to allow air circulation in through back by the engine. And right in the back on the counterweight, you can see where it says link belt speeder. This counterweight weighs 2,200 pounds. However, depending on what front end was installed on this machine was available as either a cable hoe, a cable drag line, a stick front shovel like this one here, a clam, or even a small crane. Depending on what was installed in the front would affect how much the counterweight would weigh on this machine. Like if this machine were a crane or a drag line, let's say, the counterweight would weigh more because it would have to have more weight on the back when it goes to pick up a load. But for the shovel, it would weigh 2,200 pounds. Now, as you can see, I really don't even have to tell you, just by looking at this machine, you can see it's been parked here for a very long time. And to give you an idea, if you look right here at your crawlers, you can see the mud is halfway up the height of the crawlers. That's how long it's been sitting here. Old equipment like this is usually always left abandoned if it's no longer used anymore. This right here would have been a fold-down window. Basically, if the operator were running this machine and it got hot in here, he'd fold this down to let some air in. This section right here would have had a sliding door to get inside of the machine. And here's the inside of the LS-51. These are your drums right here with your gears. And you can see your hand levers right here, your brakes and clutches, basically to work the cables that would work the shovel in the front. And in the back right here, you can see your engine. Now, Link Belt Speeder offered a bunch of different engines for this machine. This one happens to be a Kesha. It's a 6BZ 4-cylinder engine. And you can see right here in the front your control panel to work the shovel. And what was unique about these link belt speeders is how all the controls were set up on a front panel like this. And you can see down below where all the hand levers would connect to the valve box down below. And your 2 foot pedals right there. And you can see the original labels are still by each one of these hand levers. This one right here, you can see where it says front drum. This one here, rear drum, boom hoist. And right up here, you can still see your original label, Link Belt Speeder Corporation. And in the front of the machine right here, you can see your bucket right down there, which is a half-yard capacity. And your single sheave right there with your rope to raise and lower it. What was real unique about the Link Belt Speeder setup is how the crowd, which is what extends the front bucket in and out, is on a track position just like how the Marion shovel fronts were set up, with the 2 bars on each side with the teeth that would connect to a roller to extend it in and out. And right up there on the boom you can still see the original sign that says Link Belt Speeder. But there she is, a 1953 Link Belt Speeder LS-51.